Are you 100% sure you have mesothelioma? According to studies, 1 in 7 mesothelioma diagnoses are wrong. Hi, I'm Deborah from Surviving Mesothelioma, and today I am sharing critical information that could impact your treatment decisions. After helping over 18,000 mesothelioma patients, there's one pattern that we keep seeing. Getting a second opinion matters more than most people realize. So let me share why second opinions matter. Here's a story about Sarah. She's not a mesothelioma patient, but someone whose experience shows why getting another medical opinion can be critical. So Sarah had been diagnosed with breast cancer and was scheduled for surgery. But before proceeding, she decided to get a second opinion. And that decision revealed something really important. She actually had a different type of breast cancer, one that needed targeted therapy rather than surgery. The recommended treatment would have been ineffective and then potentially harmful if Sarah had not sought a second opinion. Now with mesothelioma, the stakes are even higher. Studies show that in developed countries like ours, 1 in 7 mesothelioma patients receives an incorrect initial diagnosis. That is 14% of patients starting with the wrong information about their condition. And it's as high as 50% of patients in developing countries. But here's what really got my attention. Okay, a study published in the journal called Cancer Medicine in 2023 looked at cancer patients across 4 different types of cancer. You know what they found? Between 23% and 57% had their treatment plans changed after getting a second opinion. So think about that. Up to half of the patients who would have received completely different treatments if they hadn't checked with another doctor. Now with mesothelioma, getting the right treatment approach is crucial, and here's why. When patients get the wrong treatment because their diagnosis was wrong to begin with, research tells us that the tumor may continue to grow, the cancer can become harder to treat, patients may experience side effects without benefits, valuable treatment time is lost. So why don't more patients get second opinions? All right, here's what they tell us. Quote, "I don't want to offend my doctor." And look, I get it, but come on, let's be honest. Your life is more important than someone's feelings. When exactly should you get a second opinion? The answer is right away. When you are told that you have mesothelioma, there is no reason to wait. How do you even get a second opinion? It's really easy. Number 1, you're gonna tell your doctor this exact phrase. "I would like to get a second opinion to confirm my diagnoses. Could you help me arrange that?" And then number 2, have them send your biopsy slides and your scans to a major cancer center with mesothelioma specialists. And that's it. Now, most insurance pays for this, but if you don't want to assume that your insurance will find out, ask the doctor's office or call your insurance company. Look, I know this can feel overwhelming, and that is why we help mesothelioma patients connect with specialists and centers for second opinions every day. There are centers that see hundreds of mesothelioma cases each year, not just 1 or 2. And a lot of these specialist centers have entire teams, and they're looking at your case, not just a single doctor. If you'd like our help, simply click the link below to schedule a call with us. We do this because we've seen how important it is to get the right diagnosis from the start.